Today we're going to talk about the simple present tense. It's used for actions that are habitual.
We use the simple present to talk about things that are always true.
The simple present tense is used in several ways. We use it to describe daily routines, habits, and also universal truths like the sun rising.
The simple present tense is used to describe daily routines, habits, and universal truths.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle a piece of English grammar that you think you know, but it actually has some surprising hidden powers. We're talking about the simple present tense, and trust me, it does a lot more than just talk about right now. It's a great question, isn't it? How can the present tense talk about the future? It sounds kind of weird, right? Like it's breaking its own rules. But as you're about to see, the simple present is incredibly powerful. Let's solve this little puzzle together. All right, let's dive right in by starting with the basics, the stuff you probably already know. This is the foundation of the simple present, covering everything from your morning coffee to the fundamental laws of physics. So first up, this tense is your go-to for anything that's a habit or a routine. We're talking about actions that just repeat, things that happen every day, every week, or even every year. If it's a recurring action, the simple present is your tool. And this is a perfect example. She goes to school every day. See, the point isn't that she's going right this second. The point is, it's a routine. It's a predictable, repeated part of her life. It's just what she does. Okay, so we've got personal habits down. Now let's think bigger, like way bigger. We're talking universal truths. These are the scientific facts, the things about our world that are just, always true. They're timeless. Take a look at this. The sun rises in the east. This is a classic, right? It's a timeless, unchanging fact of nature. It happened yesterday, it's happening today, and yep, it's going to happen tomorrow. The simple present just nails that feeling of permanence. And that same idea of permanence applies to our own lives too. We use the simple present for situations and facts about people and places that are pretty stable, things we don't expect to change anytime soon. Think of them as long-term realities. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The location of this sacred site is a constant, a fixed fact. It's the exact same logic for why we say things like, she lives in Lahore, or my father works in a bank. It describes a stable, ongoing reality. All right, so the simple present isn't just for facts and routines. It also gets personal. This is how we share what's going on inside our heads, our feelings, and how we tell people what to do. Yeah, whenever you're talking about what you like or what you don't like, your preferences, the simple present is just the most natural, direct way to say it. It's the tense you use to state your personal tastes. And think about this. When you're giving instructions, like in a recipe or telling someone how to get somewhere, you need to be super clear, right? The simple present is perfect for that. It's crisp, it's effective, no confusion, just straight to the point. Okay, now for the really cool part. This is where the simple present gets a little weird, a little surprising, and yeah, this is where we're going to solve that puzzle from the very beginning. Let's see how the present tense can actually talk about the past and the future. You have seen this a million times in newspaper headlines, right? Government announces new policy. Now think about it. The announcement probably happened yesterday. So why use the present tense? It's all about drama. It makes that past event feel immediate, like it's happening right now. It just gives it more punch. And here it is, the big answer to our question. When we talk about a future event that's on a fixed schedule or a timetable, we often just use the simple present, saying the train will arrive soon. That's general prediction. But when you say the train arrives at 3 p.m., well, that's different. You're treating that future event like a solid present tense fact because it's locked into a schedule. Cool, right? So when you put it all together, you can see this one little tense does a ton of work. It really is like the Swiss Army knife of English grammar. Let's just pull it all together so you can see the whole picture. Okay, think of this as your ultimate toolkit, right here on one screen. From daily habits to universal truths to personal preferences, and all the way to future events on a schedule. It just shows you how incredibly versatile the simple present tense really is. What a powerful tool. The best way to really get this to stick is to try it out yourself. So what's a habit you have? Go on, say it out loud in the simple present. Hey, thanks so much for joining us on The Explainer. Hope we made the complex a little more simple for you. We'll see you next time.